Good.
And in the streets of Jerusalem,
Read.
the children gather wood, and the fathers kindle the fire, and the women knead their dough to make cakes to the Queen of Heaven.
To make cakes unto the Queen. They have like, that's what churches do. They have cake sales all the damn time. Saying it's a benefit what? The church, right? To make money for the church. This is just worshiping the Queen of Heaven. That's all they're doing. Some of them don't even know it. That's why they got a big picture of who supposedly is Mary with a baby Jesus. See that? Because they're worshiping the Queen of Heaven. You get that one in Acts? Yeah, Acts 17. About Diana. Yeah. See, that's so they basically, this whole place is about that. Even if you go to the club, what's the DJ yell? Where all my single woman at? Where all my independent woman at? He doesn't even know what he's doing, man. All he's doing is pushing up that vibration up there. That's a good thing. That's not a good thing. A woman should have a man. How is that a good thing? See, and men shouldn't be with men. Women shouldn't be with women.
Yeah, I'm 100% with you, bro. Everything you say.
Right, because yeah, it's true. That's what God says. All right, and that's what the society pushes. Okay, that's why the Mosiah is gonna take this place out. They gotta go. All right, go ahead.
This is Acts 19. Acts 19, and I started 21.
Yeah.
After these things were ended, Paul purposed in the Spirit, when he had passed through Macedonia and Achaia, to go to Jerusalem, saying, after I have been there, I must also see Rome.
Good.
So he sent into Macedonia 2 of them that ministered unto him, Timotheus and Erastus, but he himself stayed in Asia for a season.
Good.
And the same time there arose no small stir about that way.
Good.
Have no argument. For a certain man named Demetrius,
good.
a silversmith,
Good.
which made silver shrines for Diana.
See that? He made silver shrines for Diana. So he used to sell and make money off of that. This is Acts 21 and 19 and 21. Good.
It says, which made silver shrines for Diana, brought no small gain unto the craftsmen, whom he called together with the workmen of like occupations, and said, sirs, ye know that by this craft we have our wealth.
See that? They say, sirs, we know by this craft we have our wealth. That's how we got our wealth. See that? That's why to make it in this place you got to be a faggot. See that? And with that, see? What the fuck, man? See? Good. As soon as we say that, see who passed by? RuPaul III. Good.
Moreover, ye see and hear that not alone in Ephesus, but almost throughout all Asia, this Paul hath persuaded and turned away much people, saying that they be no gods which are made with hands. So that not only this, our craft is in danger to be set at naught.
Know me, son.
It says, but also that the temple,
That's all they have.
but also that the temple of the great goddess Diana should be despised, and her magnificence should be destroyed, whom all Asia and the world worship.
Good. So basically, they try to shut Paul down when you read this chapter because he was spoiling their business. See, just like us, when we teach and we tell people the truth, what's going to happen? We're going to expose the church as liars, and that's going to take their money away from them. People are going to be like, oh yeah, really, true. And anybody want to go to the church no more is going to take their money away. So they'll try to set us up to get killed or locked up or something. These pastors and stuff, they got pulled. And the cops are dumb as hell. You talk to the pastor like that. Because the cops, they barely got a GED. So they'll talk to the pastor like that. They don't read the Bible themselves to know that we the real men of God. All right? What's your question?
I read something that Paul was a Roman. And
Roman citizen. Give me Romans 11:1.
I got it right.
No, what's that? No, Romans 11:1. 1 Corinthians 11:1. Let's see what Paul said he is. I got your question next.
I got a piece of it. 1 Corinthians 11:1.
Yeah.
Be ye.
Is it Romans 11:1?
Nah, Romans 12, right?
No.
Romans,
Yeah. Romans 11:1.
There's 11.
Yeah, Romans 11.
Yeah, Romans 11.
Romans 11:1.
Good.
Swear one time, but forgive yourself.
Oh, wait, you say it was Romans?
Yeah. No. We said
Romans 11:1.
Good.
I say then, hath God cast away his people?
Good.
God forbid.
God forbid. Good.
For I also am an Israelite.
So what did Paul say he is?
I am an Israelite.
Paul said, I am an Israelite. Good.
Of the seed of Abraham.
Of the seed of Abraham. Good.
Of the tribe of Benjamin.
Of the tribe of Benjamin. See, so Paul was a Roman citizen, just like we could be considered American citizens, but we live in America, but we're Israelites. All right, that's our nationality, that's our nation. What was your question now?
What do you feel about UFOs and what do you feel about UFOs and do you have any comment about December 21st, 2012?
Give me Matthew 24:36. And then I'm going to answer the question about UFOs after.
All right, Matthew 24, verse 36.
Good.
But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only.
See that? It says, but of that day knoweth no man, an hour knoweth no man. So December 21st is out the window. Nobody knows. Don't listen to anybody that says God is going to come back on this day. Or he's going to come back on that day. Nobody knows. Remember there was a guy, Harold Camping, last year. He said God was going to come back, what, September 21st?
No, May 21st.
May 21st.
That big billboards all over the city.
Yeah, big. Yeah, niggas lost their job. Niggas quit their jobs to follow this guy all over the country.
Chastity, life savings, everything.
Moved out their house and everything.
Yeah, moved out their house, took $40,000 out the bank.
He had been wrong like 7 other times.
Huh? Yeah.
He's back in the 90s, back in the 90s.
Yeah.
Another thing too, some white woman tried to kill herself and her daughter before it happened.
Follow that guy, Dr.
She went to her friend's house and tried to split her wrist.
20 years ago, like my mom was on that. She was all the world's coming with her. She was kind of raised. It was the same guy who instilled that into her. And people at that time, in the 90s, like, you know,
kicking the truth.
15 years ago. And
Yeah.
he's doing it again 15 years later. He's doing the same, did it again. Have people quitting their jobs.
Everything.
They should have, all the people that took their money out of the bank, should have went straight to his house and lynched him.
Yep. Dragged his ass up. His old 70, 80 years old ass.
Well, they're stupid as hell anyway for listening.
Yes.
So they suggest somebody should lynch them.
And they believe, and they claim they're Christians.
Yeah.
Read the Bible.
Don't even read about it.
Yeah, but read that again. Okay. Like Ak said, they claim they're Christians. Well, then read the Bible. This is what the Bible said. Go ahead.
Matthew 24, verse 36.
Go ahead.
But of that day and hour knoweth no man.
No, Harold Camping knows.
Knoweth no man.
The Bible says no man. Go ahead.
No, not the angels of heaven,
Not the angels of heaven. Go ahead.
but my Father only.
But the Heavenly Father only. So forget that.
And can I say something? Can I ask something? All of them denominations, Jehovah's Witness, Seventh-day Adventists, all of them denominations, their leaders tried to predict the coming of Christ. All of them, and they all failed. I think like Jehovah's Witness. Who they follow? Jehovah's. Charles Taylor, but they got a woman. It was a woman, Ellen G. White or something like that. No, that's the Seventh-day Adventist. That's Seventh-day Adventist. She tried to predict the coming of Christ, like sometime last century, something like that, and she was way off. A lot of those denominations and those churches claim they know, and they got some spiritual encounter. And they know when he's coming back, and they do that, and that's how they raise money.
Well, no, December
And a lot of people.
December 21st is not supposed to be the coming of Christ.
I know it's supposed to be the end of the world. I know.
But not end of the world as far as like World War III or some kind of nuclear disaster, but it's supposed to be some kind of catastrophic event
Exactly.
taking place.
But the Mayans put out there, because the Mayans are Israelites. They put out there the end of an age. You have to understand what an age is, and it is the end of an age.
Right.
It's the end of this white man's rule. It's coming. It's an end, but it's not. It's not
already started. It's a gradual thing.
Exactly.
it's a gradual thing, and then boom, it'll happen in one day, in 1 hour, like the Bible tells you, meaning the destruction of it. But it's already crumbling. It's already come to an end, basically.